the final of the 2022 Boyle Sports Irish Greyhound Derby. In 1, Callaway Pro-Am. 2, Crafty Kokoro. 3, Mary's Wedding. In 4, Ballymac Finn. 5, Born Warrior. And 6, Droopys Nice One. Last moments, the hare up behind traps. And racing, and a good start by 5, Born Warrior. 4 goes up well, Ballymac Finn, and Callaway Pro-Am has the inside to himself, but he moves off, and Born Warrior is clear from in second. That's Ballymac Finn. Then comes 1, Callaway Pro-Am. Crafty Kokoro starts to wind up her challenge. She's back in 4th, but she checks, and Born Warrior is in the driving seat. But here comes Ballymac Finn up the inside. Ballymac Finn, Born Warrior has won the Derby for Jennifer O'Donnell. She's added another one for the O'Donnell name. Her father Matt trained 3 Derby winners. Her mother Frances trained a Derby winner a decade ago. And now Jennifer O'Donnell and the Whatever You Like Syndicate have won the Derby with Born Warrior 29.53. A stunning display. Tonight he held on. A brilliant Derby winner, Born Warrior.
Well, it's crazy scenes down here. We've just seen Born Warrior somehow hold on and win the Irish Derby. Willie Hanlon, just sum up the last few minutes.
It's been phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. He was the early pace dog in the race, but you're always afraid when you get to Shelbourne Park, the Derby roar, what'll happen? Will he come out 4 lengths last? Will it happen? But it didn't. He done his 3:39 split. That's absolutely phenomenal. And when he got that good, I didn't see actually, it must have been a little bit of trouble in behind. I was only watching one dog, so I don't know. The fact that himself and Ballymac were so far clear, I presume the rest got a little bit of trouble in behind. But anyway, look, Ballymac Finn was a huge threat to him down the back, but he just had got enough in front to be able to hold on. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Because we've seen him every week, and you know, he customary runs wide off the final bend. That's just the way it is. We always know he stays 550, but tonight, for some reason, it was like he found an inner strength to hold Ballymac Finn.
Absolutely. Well, we were out in the car park last week and we were kind of giving out to Jennifer, saying, Jennifer, we bought a really good dog and he now hasn't won for 3 races. You know, he has to win next week.
Yeah.
So fair play to Jennifer. She reacted to that.
Yeah.
No, look at it. It was phenomenal. He was doing his bit the whole way. He was leading and just getting caught on the line. But probably the semi-final was the heat of all heats. Coulivanny Hoffa was the brilliant dog throughout the Derby. He just, Born Warrior, you could say bullied him out of it. There was no other dog that could go with Coulivanny, and Born Warrior did go with him, and he came in he goes wide down the back and came in at the 3rd bend, and Coulivanny Hoffa was the unlucky dog in the Derby. He didn't even get to the final. But look, we got here. We managed. There was no Coulivanny Hoffa on our inside to give us any hassle tonight. We had that few lengths in front, and we just held on. Ballymac Finn ran a brilliant race as well, but we're absolutely chuffed.
And obviously, most of us know you. You know, you're the brother of the Shark Hanlon. Obviously, the Shark's a great trainer. So unlucky during the week.
Absolutely.
It just shows you how luck can turn.
Well, look at the Shark's horse, Huey. He was brilliant in Galway. He was brilliant in Sandown.
Yeah.
He won the 365. He was actually better this week. He jumped 16 fences perfectly.
Wow.
And just clipped the top of the lat when he looked like he was coming to be a winner. He's a fantastic guy. That was a bit of unluck for the week. It comes and goes, and we got the look back tonight then. Our dog trapped. He went about his business and he got the job done.
Yeah.
It was absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely. Have you been in dogs long? Tell us a bit about the syndicate. Obviously, we were chatting on Monday at the lunch with Shane and Connor and John.
Yeah, it's my 2 lads actually, yeah.
Great syndicate.
Yeah, no, look, Fred, one of the syndicate is a cousin of mine. He's a publican in Kilkenny as well. Tom Crane's a lifelong friend of mine. And John Mitchell is the 4th man in the syndicate. He was the man I said to John, we might try and buy a dog, John, that might be good enough to run on a Saturday night in Shelbourne, or maybe be good enough to enter in the Derby. He said, John said, geez, we have one at home, it's not too bad. And he says, we'll look at him. He was disappointing in his first race in Shelbourne, and John actually didn't want to sell him to us then. I said, John, if you say he's a good dog, I'm sure he's a good dog. So we proceeded with the buying of the dog anyway, and John wanted to hold on to a share himself and leave Jennifer to do it, and it all worked out. Sometimes it doesn't, but this time it definitely did.
Well, last year the Queen of Shelbourne Park was Susie Sapphire. The Queen of Shelbourne Park tonight is Jennifer O'Donnell. Jennifer, just relive the last few moments.
Look, it just went in a blur. I was just looking to see where Ballymac Finn was, and he battled hard to the line. I thought he was going to get caught, but the line came soon enough for him, and he just held on. Like, in any of the rounds, he was never beaten too far, but he just barely gets to 550, and he got it enough now tonight.
Yeah, you've always had so much faith in him. He wasn't trapped perfect, but somehow he managed to get around in front. He's massive qualities, this dog.
He's super consistent, he has a will to win, and he just wants to get on with his job. And after that, look, there's nights there and he was beaten, but we didn't mind. All we wanted to do was qualify, and there's only one night we wanted to win, and was tonight, so he's done us proud.
Yeah, you said beforehand, obviously you've been involved in other Irish derbies, but if this came true, this was always going to be the most special one.
This is definitely the most special one. We've had him since day one. We bred him at home. He's always been at home. We schooled him, we reared him, we did everything with him. So it's definitely the most special one for us all as a family.
And the scenes we've seen the last 10 minutes are just crazy.
Yeah, wait till you see the rest of the night and tomorrow, especially with Willie handling around.
Yeah, well listen, I tell you, everyone's delighted for you. There was so many people rooting for you tonight, and he did not let you down.
No, he certainly didn't. We're just delighted with him.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for everything. The celebrations are continuing here in Shelbourne Park. John, it took me about 10 minutes to find you.
Yeah.
You're with Conor Hanlon. Sum up the last 10 minutes. I'd say it's a fair blur.
It is, honest to God, it's brilliant. Like, the excitement up there in that stand. We sort of knew when I wouldn't say he pinged the lid, but he cut the bend and maybe caused a little bit of trouble in behind, and we had a good little advantage down the back, and the roaring started. We knew we were in pole position, and thank God he held on.
Conor, you know, he's been living the dream the last few weeks, I suppose. Everybody was sort of thinking he'd lead and maybe not hang on. What was it like watching it?
Oh jeez, it was fucking unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. Like he didn't even brake as well as he can brake, but he just got the bend and went down the back then, and he was only 2 or 3 in front of Ballymac Finn, like, but just stayed on the bit. It was fucking unbelievable.
Absolutely. John, talk to me about the back, because when Ballymac Finn started to close, I'll be honest, I was fearing the worst.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, it was hard. It was a hard race to gauge. Like he was definitely closing on us, and we knew what we were going to do after last. But generally, when he straightens up, I know he swings wide, but when he straightens up, he finds a little bit of a kick again, and he seemed to do that now. Look, I've only seen it once in real time, and the hands were in the air, and so it's hard to gauge. But look, he ran a cracker. That's all I can say. He held on, and that's all that matters.
It's been a big year for you and Jennifer. Yeah. You've got the perfect ending.
Yeah.
Just talk to me about Jennifer, because you know she, like everyone, she puts everything into it. You know, deep down she was praying tonight was going to come true.
Absolutely. Look, herself is fabulous. Francis, Matthew, Martin, everyone at home. It's a huge team effort. But the 2 ladies are the key part, and they're up there morning, noon, and night. They put tremendous effort in their dogs. I mean, what can I say? It's homebred. Everything. These 2 boys that ran tonight, they're homebred, reared, school, everything. It's just a dream, and to produce them on the night the way they did, it's fabulous, and I owe them a lifetime of memories, because I'll never forget this.
Yeah, well, enjoy the moment, enjoy the next few days, because as you said, dreams can come true.
Dreams can come true, and just when I'm here, I'd like to thank yourselves for covering the Derby, and also big thank you to Biles. It sort of goes unnoticed, but they're great supporters of the Greyhound game. The other bookies should get their hands out of their pocket, because they're just tailgating, and it's not right, but fair play to Biles, and they're super firm.
Yeah. Enjoy your night, and nice to come.
Thank you, Rob. Thanks, Rob.